Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Capricorn in a relationship with Aquarius. This is a part of my YouTube series, The Capricorn Experience, where I take a look at Capricorn in a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. So if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's like to date a Capricorn, please go back and check that out. Capricorn with Aquarius is interestingly enough, it's a good match. You have your core differences, and this boils down to your elements. Capricorn is an earth sign, Aquarius is an air sign. And earth and air, it can be difficult to find that common ground because Capricorn is very practical, steady, and Aquarius tends to operate from up here and up there in the ethers. And so your differences are for real, and definitely will require some adjustments on both your parts. But nevertheless, interestingly enough, both signs are ruled by the same planet, which is Saturn in astrology. Aquarius is also ruled by the planet Uranus, but the traditional ruler of Aquarius is Saturn. And so Capricorn and Aquarius have this unique situation in that they're very structured energies. They're very focused energies. They're very disciplined energies. And I think that both will see this in one another right away. And this is something that will make it easier for you then to overcome your differences. There will be a healthy amount of respect between you. And so as a result, it makes the relationship that much easier when it comes to navigating some of your differences and some of the difficulties that come up, okay? So keep these things in mind. Like I said, you are different in a lot of ways, but you're similar in a lot of ways, surprisingly so. And so that could be what allows this relationship to go the distance. As far as lovemaking between you, Capricorn brings the passion, and Aquarius brings, the unpredictability in the bedroom. Aquarius, because Capricorn is the more conservative one, Aquarius isn't going to want to be so conservative. And this could be a relationship where Aquarius is free to experiment. And because Capricorn has this respect for Aquarius, Capricorn may very well be open to experimenting. But keep in mind that Capricorn is still a traditional sign, is still a traditional energy. And so Capricorn will want to maintain some level of tradition and conservatism in the bedroom, Aquarius. So keep this in mind. In other words, don't go overboard, with the role playing or the instruments or, the crazy tools that you want to bring into the bedroom, all right? Try and keep it as tasteful as possible, in other words. But nevertheless, the two of you could surprisingly have a fun time in the bedroom and experience with each other that you probably wouldn't have with any other sign of the zodiac. Even with your disagreements, again, Aquarius being this air sign tends to stay up here and is very insightful and has the gift of foresight. And hopefully Capricorn will be aware of this, because if so, it will allow you to, come to resolution with regards to those differences that come up in this relationship. However, there will be times when Capricorn is frustrated by Aquarian's approach to fighting, if you will. And that's because Aquarius just takes on this, this outer world, strategy that doesn't quite make sense to Capricorn with regards to overcoming your differences. And so Aquarius, in other words, you may have to try and learn to just keep it simple, stick to the point of what's being discussed, and try not to go off topic too much, because your Capricorn isn't going to be able to keep up with you, and your Capricorn is also going to think you're crazy, all right? So keep these things in mind as well with regards to your differences. Outside of this, like I said, this is surprisingly a good match, and I think both signs will have this loving respect for one another that helps you to build a long-term relationship. You still have those differences, though. Aquarius is very quirky, and Capricorn is not. But you stand to learn a great deal from each other. And so that may be all that's necessary in order for you to put forth the effort and bring about a very healthy bond and long-term relationship. If you want information that goes beyond your zodiac sign, consider scheduling my compatibility reading. And until next time, be sure to take a look at my website, randomnessofrudy.com. Good luck.